Morning, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. I don't know if you guys are seeing that article circulating around. That couple comes to Canada and moves to Canada from the US to flee Trump after Trump was elected as president, which he created a ton of jobs since he's been in office. But I'm not taking sides because people are going to trash me in the comment section. And a lot of people know where my position stands. Anyways, so couple arrives in Canada basically since Trump. So it's not even a year. So it's been a year, okay. And now they're applying for jobs, and they can apply for Canadian citizenship. That's so fast. That is incredibly fast. I've never, like, when I went down, I wanted to live in the States many years ago. This is my early 20s. I had a bit of money, and I wanted to invest in, I wanted to open a company down there. I was going to take run an older building and convert it into what I was going to do. So, in the meantime, I found a very huge company down on the coast. They were going to hire me as a technical director because I speak Spanish and Portuguese and English, because there's all these people moving from Brazil into Florida. So, like, you speak Portuguese every day. They go, you speak Spanish. You habla español todos los días. You habla perfectísimo. And they're like, okay, good. Okay, what do you know about this and this? Yeah, this, that, and we could attribute to this, and we could add to this, and I could help the company grow, and blah, blah, blah. So they go, oh, okay, sure. Okay, you actually seem like, so come down here and we could meet you. I went down, I met them, everything. So I started setting up and saying, okay, so you're gonna basically give me citizenship or whatever. You're gonna help me. She's like, oh yeah, we'll do everything you need basically to get you started, to get you the ball rolling. We'll do all the paperwork, and we'll make sure you're not stealing an American's job. So it took about 5 years. I paid about $5,000 on my end to get it done. The company paid about $2,000 and stuff to get everything rolling, to get everything done. And I went for the interview, and they declined me. I have no priors, no past police problems. I have nothing. I've never been in trouble with anybody. I have nothing. They just said that, unfortunately, I'm not the kind that they're looking for. And I said, okay. So I went to go talk to the lawyer, and I'm like, it's just like that, Mike. It just, but I'm not, but we ran an ad for a long time, and I'm not taking an American's job. They ran the ad in 3 newspapers. They did everything. I paid a lot of money to get this thing rolling, hopefully so I could set up a future down in South Florida. And then they're basically telling me, well, unfortunately, they just declined you. And I'm like, but I didn't go there all cocky and like a big shot. And I went there and I did my physical. I did everything. They're like, well, Mike, unfortunately, that's just how it is. If they feel that they don't want you to, I wasn't even going for citizenship. I was just going for a green card just to work there. And yeah, and I was completely shut down because I have dual citizenship. Canadian Portuguese, so I was completely shut down right at the like after all that effort I put in. And I'm just wondering, how is it so easy to come into Canada? Like, I know a lot of people come into Canada, but I know a lot of these people that are coming in, they're not doing how do you say it? Companies they want to work for aren't doing checks to make sure they're not stealing a Canadian's job. At least in the States, they were really hard on me. Like, okay, this, that, we did that, we passed that section. Okay, Mike, let's do this section. We'll pass this section. We did this section, pass this section. And yeah, and they basically they declined me straight up, and it's fine. I agreed with it, and I moved on. So then I moved up to Vancouver, because I've never lived on this coast, right? So I decided I was going to come up and live in Vancouver, which was a decent move, and I did really well business-wise. So anyways, I wanted to put that out there. How does somebody from the United States say, okay, I don't like Donald Trump, I'm going to move to Canada, and within a year, I'm doing job interviews? I just want to know how that works out, because I mean, if it was a two-way street, I mean, the jobs will have to market those jobs in the Canadian market to make sure they're not stealing another Canadian's job. Because I went through that, and that was a nightmare, and I lost a lot of money in that. But I get it, that's fine, but how does it work? Why does it work the way it does? Because, yeah, life's not fair, you're going to say in the comment section. I get it. But it's so easy. I never, all these people coming in, I know there's mass immigration coming in from different countries, and I mean, why don't people pre-apply for a job in their country, make sure they're not stealing a Canadian's job, and then come here, and then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there. There's an article floating around. You can look it up. A couple flees Trump to come to Canada and already has job interviews. And apply for citizenship. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what the background is. You know, maybe the guy has, or maybe the girl has, or maybe that whatever has, that I'm not sure about, or whatever. We don't know, right? And we'll probably never will know. But to be very frank with you, how is that even possible? I mean, can you use an immigration? I don't like Donald Trump. I want to move to Canada. Would they let you move to Canada with that kind of excuse? I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Comment below. Thanks.